Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy. Another big fight week in London, best seat in the world for fights right now. We're here for business, unfinished business, aka Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn 2. Grand arrivals today, so fight week starts today. You know what that means? You know what to do? Clock in.
Let's first welcome the challenger from Leeds, Yorkshire, England. His professional record, 14 wins, 3 defeats. 6 of his 14 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Ishmael, the Black Panther Davis. And now let's welcome, from Walthamstow, London, England, his professional record, 18 wins, just 1 defeat, 1 draw, 9 of his 18 wins by knockout. Let's welcome the reigning and defending Commonwealth Super Welterweight Champion, Sam Magic Man Gilly. Let's first welcome, from Brighton, England, undefeated with 16 wins, 9 of his 16 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Tommy Hellboy Welch.
Tommy Welch has been asking for a name, asking for a step up. Obviously, look, the son of the great Scott Welch, he's got it. He's got it in Richard Riakporhe, who is a name.
18 wins, just 1 defeat. 14 of his 18 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Richard the Midnight Train Riakporhe.
I have to admit, I thought when I first saw Richard, it was a face-off between him and Lawrence Okoli, and I was like, he might be undersized for the heavyweight division. He probably still is, but he's grown. I can see him now. He does look like a guy 16 and a half, 17 stone. Who knows? He can punch, he can bang, he could be an interesting addition.
And it could be the second coming of Richard Riakporhe.
18 wins, just 1 defeat. 16 of his 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Kurt Scooby.
Barry, I think this is an incredible replacement for Zaya Abdullayev. Kurt Scooby is a powerful puncher. He's known to a lot of DAZN subscribers in America, fights on the OCX cards over there. This is a tough fight for Adam Azim.
What do you believe makes you different, Kurt, to the 13 men that Adam Azim has faced so far in a professional ring?
They didn't come to win. I'm here to win. Again, I'm here to win.
And just finally, he's highly regarded as one of the best young prospects in British boxing. How might life change for Kurt Scooby if you can win on Saturday night?
If you need to correct yourself.
Well, we'll say when. We'll speak it into existence from your perspective.
Yeah, we speak things into existence, so alhamdulillah, inshallah, all goes well for Kurt Scooby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Adam the Assassin Azim.
Big fan of this young man, Darren, and you forget he still is a young man, right? He's climbing up the rankings. Obviously, look, we want to see eventually the Dalton Smith fight, but there's so much to like about what this guy does in the ring.
It is ridiculously talented. The speed that he possesses is world class.
Adam, good to see you. Welcome to Fight Week, a big stage for you to show your skills on Saturday night. Just tell the world at the first opportunity this week what this opportunity does mean to you.
This is a massive opportunity, massive. You know, I've got a very good opponent in front of me. He can give me all the logic, all the talk, but it's not going to help him on Saturday night.
Let's first welcome the defending champion from Nottingham, England. His professional record, 22 wins, just 1 defeat, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is Echo, the Engine Isuman.
The Engine, perfect nickname to describe a man that just simply doesn't stop, whether it be 10 or 12 rounds, and we saw that, Darren, in his last performance against Josh Taylor. Josh started well, but just couldn't keep up with the Engine.
It's incredible, it really is. He's just non-stop, but there's thought in his work. He's not reckless with it. A very capable fighter who still believes that he's got plenty left in the tank. It's incredible, and yeah, this one sets up nicely, it really does.
As a fighter, look, he's changed trainers, he's relocated over to America, he's not been too happy with the 2 showings he's given us in 2025. Are you expecting a completely different Jack Catterall? What is the big expectation for you this weekend?
It's not really for me to worry about what's in his head, what he's doing and trying. That's up to him. I've been focusing on being the best Echo Essuman and bringing forward more of my alter egos in the ring, so you guys are going to see something nice and special.
And now let's welcome the challenger from Chorley, Lancashire, England. His professional record, 31 wins, 2 defeats, 13 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Jack El Gato Catterall.
Jack Catterall, a man that many should have been undisputed at 140 pounds. That story's now done. He's now at 147 and he's looking to chase down the champions. He has a very tough task in front of him though, Barry.
When you look at where you are positioned right now, what is Echo Essuman in the way of in terms of what Jack Catterall still wants to achieve in the sport of boxing?
Yeah, there's some huge fights, obviously. Them world titles, we're after them world titles, but I know a win on Saturday puts me one step closer to them titles.
You've been in with some of the best names, Jack, at 140, and now you're chasing the big names at welterweight as well. Just asked Echo there, what's the difference? And he said, I've just got more. When you look at the levels you've operated at, where do you put Echo Essuman on paper?
Echo's a good fighter, a solid fighter, but I'm levels above him. I'm going to show that Saturday night.
Our main event this Saturday is a rematch scheduled for 12 rounds in the middleweight division. Let's first welcome from Ilford, Essex, England. His professional record, 23 wins, just 1 defeat, 14 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former WBA Continental Welterweight Champion, Conor the Destroyer Benn.
Conor Benn looking very dapper, very different. I've not seen anything like this before. Very, very different. Just for grand arrivals, I can't imagine what the press conference attire is going to be. I feel like he's been different this fight week or this fight build-up, Barry. I feel like it's a different Conor Benn now.
Okay, Conor Benn, here we go again. When you think about how you're feeling now, perhaps in comparison to how you did in April, just tell the world what's going through the mind of Conor Benn a few days away from the rematch.
Yeah, listen, I'm just excited. All the hard work's done now, ready to just jump in there and do a number on him, to be honest, mate.
What feels different for you this time, do you think, and why?
Yeah, just better prepared. I mean, I've done everything I could with what I had, so to be here now, I feel more prepared. At middleweight is my first fight up at middleweight, so I feel like I filled into the weight nicely. Yeah, I feel good, man.
You have a word tattooed on your arm, Conor. That word is redemption. No doubt your dad's been on you already this week and throughout the build-up about what this means. Revenge, not just for the family, but for you. How much fire does that give you in the belly when you think about getting revenge and beating Chris Eubank?
Oh, it's quite funny. So I've actually got redemption and I've actually got revenge on the same night before we even fought. So it's, yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, I'm excited to go in there and just do what we know I can do. You know, I know I can hurt him, and I'm going to go out there and capitalise on the mistakes he made in the first fight and go out there and give the fans what they want.
Told us you won't be as emotionally invested this time. You said that's what went wrong last time when you came face to face yesterday. Though a few comments about a Rolls Royce that you claim Chris paid for when he missed weight, comments about toenails as well. When he is in front of you though, do you still struggle to contain yourself at times?
Oh, I mean, listen, he ain't my cup of tea, but I haven't got to like him, you know, and that's that. But ultimately, we're going to both go in there and put it all on the line, and the best man's going to win, which I believe will be myself.
I do just want to ask you on a slightly different note. News formally announced today that Chris Eubank Jr. is going to become a father to twin boys. You've got 2 young children at home. Do you have any parental advice, perhaps, for Chris Eubank Jr.?
Well, first off, this ends here. The rivalry ends here. This is it. The Benn Eubank chapter's done. That's it. It's finished. So I hope you guys enjoy. As for the parenting tips, not really, mate. Credit to Victoria. She's the best mum there is.
And now let's welcome from Brighton, England, his professional record, 35 wins, 3 defeats, 25 of his 35 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former IBO World Champion, Chris Eubank Jr.
The enigma, certainly an enigma, good fighter as well, backs it up, and has always been fantastic in this build-up. And I feel like the mistakes he made last time, particularly the weight cut, I think he's going to get spot on this time. He can't get it wrong twice.
Okay, here we go. Chris Eubank Jr., welcome to Fight Week Part 2. Firstly, congratulations in order. I think everyone who saw the clip of you and your father formally announcing you're going to be a father to twin boys, everyone loves seeing it. And I guess when you're in a fight week, steeped in history, family and father history, seemed like the perfect time to let the world know.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing, and I'm very proud and I'm very excited for that next chapter of my life.
When you made your entrance into the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium alongside your dad in April, when you made your ring walk alongside him to Simply the Best, you could see what it meant to you. But in that clip, when you gave him that news, where did that rank for you in terms of moments of pride you've had in your journey in life?
You know, this is not the environment that I feel like talking about things like this. Let's stick to the boxing.
In terms of the mindset, then, let's talk about that and the motivation. You've already beaten Conor, Benn. You cemented what many thought was Eubank's supremacy in April. So what is the big motivation for you this time round?
I'm a fighter. This is my life. This is what I was born to do. You know, I've heard people, including my father, say that retirement is on the cards. You know, I should sail off into the sunset. It's just not who I am. As long as I have that fire in me to keep getting in that ring and keep getting in them gyms and waking up early, I love the lifestyle. I love who I am as a fighter and the way it makes me feel. So that's all it is, testing myself, giving the fans what they want to see, and pushing myself as far as I can go. That's the motivation now.
Conor says he's not as emotionally invested this time when it comes to this fight with Chris Eubank Jr. Do you believe him? What have you made of his energy in the build-up this time round?
I don't know. I've only seen the guy once. He was cracking some jokes when we were facing off. It's not going to be funny when that bell goes in a couple of days' time, that's for sure. But we'll see what happens.